What is going on, kings and queens of this wonderful wonderland that we call YouTube? Well, after a week of spending some quality time with my mom, watching some Netflix and playing some Diablo 3, I am back with my friend Chess because I'm feeling a little bit whimsical. Whimsical enough to bring you a review of Mario Kart 8, if that's really what you want to call it. As always, let me just preface this review with a statement and say that the reason why we are actually here was because a while back when I did my 50 Shades of Grey review, over on my Facebook there was a parent who happens to be my best friend's mom who commented saying that she wished that I would do or get back to more kid-friendly and family-friendly material. But let's call it for what it is, more mom-friendly material. And you can't get friendlier than Mario Kart, right? So, I mean, that's why we're here. This one's for you, Mom. With that being said, before we dive into it too far, I gotta get something off my chest. And it's something that really isn't easy for me to say, but I have to. And it's something that I never thought I would say in my entire life, and I'm going to. And that would be that in the short time that I've owned a Wii U, it has completely changed my opinion of Nintendo, because I love it. Now, if you know me really well, you'll know that I have never really been recently a major fan of Nintendo. I stopped paying attention to Nintendo thoroughly when the GameCube fell out of style is when I got off the bandwagon. And I hated the Wii, and I was really really hesitant on getting a Wii U, but I finally did. And I love it. It's a lot of fun. And I would hazard to say that it's definitely worth the investment, and it's probably one of the better investments that I have in my collection so far, because it's a lot of fun. Now, you're probably gonna shoot me for this next statement. I know that in a lot of different categories when it comes to games and hardware and everything, the Wii U cannot hold a candle to the Xbox and the PlayStation. But one category where I think it's kind of in a league of its own is its visuals. The visual presentation of the Wii U and every game that I've played, every game that I own, is visually stunning in its own way. It's very bright, very colorful, whimsical at times, very crisp, and very sharp. Like I said, you might agree with me, or you might disagree. Whether you do or don't, is my opinion. So yeah, the visual presentation of the Wii U is probably my favorite thing about it. I'm not gonna do a full-scale review of the Wii U, but if I did, that would definitely be a vocal point of it. With that being said, coincidentally enough, the visuals is one of my favorite things about, well, the visual presentation, if I'm going to speak professionally here, which I try to. The visual presentation of Mario Kart 8 is one of my favorite things about it. The every track is visually brilliant in its own way, and there's no tracks that are alike. You know, visually, gameplay wise, just everything everything about the game is so good. Take it from somebody that's spent 25 to 30 hours in races, if not more hours. Um, excuse me. Don't judge me, by the way. Um, and if I didn't like the game, I definitely would not spend that much time in it. Um, but and not only does it look great, the levels, the tracks, the characters look great, but it feels great. I was a little bit hesitant, gameplay wise, to play Mario Kart with this giant gamepad, but after getting used to how the gamepad works and how Mario Kart 8 works, uh, it's great. Um, I love the game. It's a great time. And I think anybody will agree with me. If you didn't agree with me in the beginning of the video, you're going to agree with me now. Whether you're a casual gamer or a serious one, anybody that has any experience with Mario Kart knows that it is a good time. Primarily, it is a party game. It's a game best served with friends. So if you don't have any friends, you might not be in for the best or the total experience, if you will. Also, if you don't have any friends, don't worry, pals, because I'm right there with you. But I do have enough friends to play Mario Kart, so I'm safe. Um, I only keep enough friends to fill all the Mario Kart spots. All right. You don't need a lot of friends past that. A lot of friends means a lot of drama and a lot of trouble. We're getting really off track, but I'm just trying to make you lonely people out there feel good. um, any hoozle, it's a great game. It's a blast to play. Um, go buy it. Alright. Are the kids gone? I imagine they all went screaming to their parents to buy them a Wii U and or buy them a Mario Kart disc if they don't already have it. I know this was supposed to be a kid-friendly review, but let me be real with the adults for a second and go over um, the cons. Um, well, to be honest with you, there's only one major con. Uh, to any adults out there or anybody that's played Mario Kart, you know that the game is filled with shenanigans and bullshit. Excuse me again. It's filled with shenanigans and bullshit. There's no other way to describe it. There are times when Mario Kart is incredibly infuriating. And one shining new example of that in Mario Kart 8 is, of course, the new Rainbow Road. Now, I know I'm probably speaking blasphemy right now because Mario Kart has been around forever. Rainbow Road has been around forever, and it's one of the most legendary tracks in the game. But hold on there, Seabiscuit, because this isn't your daddy's Rainbow Road. This is a Rainbow Road that separates the men from the boys or the girls from the women. I'm not sexist. Anybody can play Mario Kart, but it's a Rainbow Road that is different from every other Rainbow Road because unlike the N64 one, there is no guardrails to keep you on the track. So if you don't know how, if you're like me who didn't know how to play the new Mario Kart, who didn't understand the drifting mechanic, you're literally going to go off every turn that you take and go off the track and finish at the bottom of the pack every time. Which, in true Mario Kart fashion, is very aggravating to go from first to 10th because you went off the track and you can't stay on. It is the most aggravating thing. And I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Rainbow Road, I'm very butthurt. And if that wasn't bad enough, if you have all the DLC like I do, you have access to the original Rainbow Road as well as the Nintendo 64 version of Rainbow Road, which means that if the new one didn't screw you in the butt hard enough, you have the original one and the N64 one. That's two other ones to screw you in the mouth just as hard. So we have 3 Rainbow Roads to aggravate the hell out of all of us. With that said, I think it's a pretty common characteristic of Mario Kart to be absolutely savage. Since we're talking about aggravating things or cons in Mario Kart, anybody will agree that the first, second, and third spots, whether you're playing with friends or the very difficult computers in the higher CCs, it's an absolute crapshoot. It's a war. But as aggravating as it is, it's very, very fun. It gives a little bit of challenge and, a little bit of embarrassment. And it's a great time, as aggravating as it is. I think probably one of the best experiences I've had with the game is I've played it with almost everybody that I can get to play it. I've played it with friends. I've played it with little family members. So being a game for all ages. But probably the best thing that I can say, the best time about Mario Kart is when you have friends that all know what they're doing and that are all fairly good with the game, because if your friends can all finish 1 through 4 in the leaderboard, it makes it super entertaining. With that being said, I really don't have too much to add. It's fun, it's aggravating. Like I said in the beginning, it settles scores. It adds embarrassment. It ruins friendships. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of fun. Whether you're playing with your family, your friends, your little cousins, your sisters, your brothers, your children. There's something for everybody in Mario Kart, and you end up leaving a bit of you on the track, and you take a bit of the track with you everywhere you go. Mario Kart is definitely a series that is been in my heart since Mario Kart 64, and Mario Kart 8 is simply not does not disappoint, simply put. So definitely, if you're a kid, check it out. If you're an adult, check it out if you haven't already. With all the good and bad things that I've said in the last 15 minutes, my rating is a solid We'll give it an 8.5. I'll say 8.5 primarily because it's a party game. Um, it's a game, like I said, that's best played with friends, um, for the full experience. And I don't think Mario Kart is ever gonna be anybody's game of the year, but it is one that you definitely don't want to miss out on. Um, Alongside something like Super Smash Brothers, but that's a whole nother review in of itself. With that being said, go out, play the game. I gave it an 8.5. I've spent a lot of time with the game. I love it. I love the Wii U. So check it out. And until next time, guys, I salute you. Chess salutes you. And remember, we're all mad here.